Hello, Ensign Level here. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda. Link has just completed his trip through the horror that was Dungeon 6, and now we're ready to go on to Dungeon 7. We have all but the last two pieces of the triforce. You can see it's filling in quite nicely there. We've got plenty of items for our little trek. We've got a blue potion. You will remember that in the previous episode, I bought a red potion, but I used one in level 6 because I was getting beat up pretty badly. When you use a red potion, it changes blue and you get another use out of it. When you use a blue potion, it's gone and then you'll have to buy another one. You'll be left with your prescription from the old man to the old woman. We're going to make use of the flute that we have here. And remember that looking right and up will take you to the next dungeon that you have a triforce for. And moving left and down will go to the previous one. Now, the reason it brought me to level 1 from level 6 is because it loops around. Like once you've gotten through all the dungeons that you have, the triforce is for, all the way up to the highest, it'll loop around back to the beginning. So I've gone from 1 to 2. Now we're going to go over to 3. There we are. Now we're going to make our way over to Dungeon 7. Get our trusty boomerang out and be off. Now it's kind of strange. I was thinking about this. I wonder how Link kind of got recruited for this. Like, in all of Hyrule, we don't seem to be... I mean, there aren't many people here, but we don't seem to be quite the only people here. I've seen some old men, unless it's just old men, old women, and Link. And it says, well, you're the youngest and most likely to make it, so you're up for it. Although, those old guys are tough. When I stab them with my sword, they don't die, and they somehow magically get their their fires burning to shoot laser balls at me, or whatever those things are. So they seem pretty tough. I don't know why Link got stuck with this job. Anyway, you will remember in one of the previous dungeons, a wise bald man told us there are secrets where fairies don't live. Now, if you remember a couple screens over from here, where the fairy is, it looks just like this. So you come here, you blow your flute, boom, you're in. Level 7. Now, this dungeon is much easier than than level 6, its predecessor. I don't know if this is just the programmer's way of saying I'm sorry for level 6 and cutting you a break. I mean, level 6 is probably as hard, or maybe even harder than level 8. We got a bomb dropped for us. Usually, whenever I see, we don't need them, so no sense picking them up just yet. I might swing back to one later. Usually when I see bombs... Oh! You see that? I killed a certain keys, and they all disappeared. So that was kind of nice. But usually when I see bombs drop like that, I think that we're going to have to use a lot of bombs in the level. So we'll keep our eyes open and out for that. Alright. Some Gariahs. I don't know if he got me or if this guy got me. You notice it's kind of cool. I stab him, and then they get carried over, and sometimes my flying sword will finish them off. So they'll get stabbed by my regular sword and carried over, and the flying sword will finish them. That's kind of cool when that happens. All right, let's. We just open that door. Let's check out what's over here first. This door was already open, so let me see. Ah, another Dig Dogger, I believe is the name. Well, you remember how to beat this guy? Last time I put a bomb on him to weaken him. This time I'm going to try a different tactic. Now, once he's in the small shape, he's actually susceptible to your boomerang. So you can just go... More bombs, huh? Alright. I had a feeling I'm going to be using a lot of bombs in this level. So, once he's in that smaller shape, you can actually take him out with your... you can actually stun him with your boomerang and then just stab him with your sword a few times until he goes down. So that's another way of doing it. The bombing technique is probably, you know... Well, hang on a second. I just want to check to see if there's anything we can bomb in here, because we're getting so many bombs. The bombing technique is fine, or perhaps more useful if you don't have the magical sword, and it's going to take more hits to... Actually, there wouldn't be anything down below, because I think this is the first row. But whenever you think an enemy is going to take a lot more hits, like when you have the white sword, so that might be more useful to weaken them with a bomb. Anyway, moving on. Try this door that opened for us, and we killed all the blue Gariahs in here. There's a secret in the tip of the nose. That's a clue for something. It's a little cryptic. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. We'll take care of that when we get to the appropriate point. me see. Lots of bombs in this level, so... Oh, yep. This is that room that I lit up before. I didn't bother to light it up again because you'd already seen it. Alright, these are Stalfos. They kind of... There's not much to them. Just like you saw in previous levels, they kind of just have two swords, they walk around, and the way you'll take damage is if you physically run into them. So, right now they don't have much as far as their repertoire. I'm just going to keep bombing places, just because the dungeon keeps giving us a lot of bombs, so it makes me think that there's a lot of use for bombs, you know? Just... Now, one thing about these boomerangs that's interesting is they'll hurt you on the way out, but not back on the way in. Let me try to show that. See how it went right over me and didn't hurt me? So that's something useful. Now again, I know I do this a lot, but I'm just checking my my hand-drawn map. We don't have the other map yet, so I just find it useful to kind of know where I am. Actually, not where I am, where I've been. So this is why I like to do that. And like I said, I'm going to be bombing a lot of walls because, as you can see, they're giving us a lot of bombs. So that just tells me, try to bomb things. Alright, we're going to keep moving. And as I said, this level, it's just, for whatever reason, it's a lot easier than its predecessor. Its immediate predecessor, anyway. More bombs. Let's see what's down here. Anything interesting? Alright, we got a key and some ropes. Ropes are very easy enemies. Their gimmick is once you get in their line of sight, they'll just sprint towards you. But came down here, that seems to have just been a key. We'll leave that there for now. If I find that I need more bombs, I'll come back and get them. Ooh, the dongos. Alright, we know how to take care of the dongos. There's a couple of ways. So let's... Alright, there's one down. Sometimes I miss. Come on, back over here. Come on. Ow! Just walked onto him. Oh. Alright, I didn't actually have to kill them. This is a key door. I had 7 keys, but... let's see. I bet you'd like to have more bombs. I bet I would. Alright. So he basically allows us to carry up to 16 bombs, and he gives us as many bombs as will make us maximum. So if I had 0 there, he would have given me up to 16. So that's kind of nice. So you almost get more bang for your buck if you don't have full bombs there. Alright. A couple of keys and some Gariahs. Ooh. I unfortunately turned my shield away at a bad time. Now that bubble temporarily took my sword away for a second. And we're through. And another... The dongle. Again, the door's open. I don't have to fight him, but I'm kind of curious to see what he'll leave behind. See if I can... There we go. He left nothing behind. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Alright, that did allow us to go through to the right. I'll go left and just make my way back. Eventually. Actually, I'm going to make my way back right away. I'm going to not use that key door just yet. Not that I'm short on keys, but I am going to go through here first and see what's in here. I'm starting to wonder if I missed a room. I feel like I did. I don't think I can bomb out of here. Yeah, I can't. Huh. Alright, well, got my key back. Alright, I guess I haven't missed anything. Alright, well, just gonna keep moving on. Hang on a second. I just want to check here. I don't think I bombed over here. Alright, alright, fair enough. We'll keep pressing on. Alright, don't want to do too much backtracking. But what I am trying to do is I'm trying to show you as much of the dungeon as I can. Rumble, rumble. Alright, we'll just get out of my... Alright, he's a pretty resilient little Goriah there. And that's his stomach rumbling, so if you give him a little bit of food, he will disappear. So I recommend not stabbing him. I don't know, felt like stabbing him. Alright, we got our map here. These bubbles can take away my sword. Alright, cool. Again, I didn't have to. Actually, let me bomb up. The map seems to indicate there's no room there, but sometimes you can go in those spots. Oh, you can! Alright, cool. Let's see what this guy... Oh, I was going to say, let's see what this guy has to say. It's just money. But money's good. You can use money. Everybody can use a little more money. Alright, so... I didn't like the room again, because, well, what's the point? You already know what it looks like. Back to our trusty boomerang. See, there, again. I hit him with a sword, kicks him back, and my shooting sword finishes him off. I kind of like that. And we're through. I just want to check. Again, like I said, they're giving us a lot of bombs, so I just like to check to see if the wall can be bombed. It can, so let's go through. We'll get the wand out too. And the wand, see, this guy's in here, so I can just kind of spam the wand on him. And I had my shooting sword too, so it's not like I couldn't do that either. A couple shots of the keys. Got him. And we picked up the red candle. This is the same as the blue candle, except I can use it multiple times in whatever room I am. In fact, I can use it unlimited times in whatever room I happen to be in. Again, following the same trend, we got some bombing to do. I do want to backtrack and grab whatever's in this room up here, or do I? Let's see. I guess, again, I'm just trying to show off as much as I can. Alright. 5 rupees richer for my trouble. Alright, this might be a dead end just for a key. So if you're rich on keys, you don't actually have to come in here. What kind of makes this room annoying is those gargoyle type statue things just spamming their laser beam things at you. Okay, I don't think that will work. Nope, I don't know if that will work. It didn't. Alright. So, double back again. And we've got the dungeon item, we've got the map, and we got the compass. So we know where the triforce is. The only thing left to do is to show off whatever's left of the dungeon and take out the boss. So we should be good to do that. Alright. There we go. You heard, I don't know if you heard in the previous room, but we were near the boss because you could hear it, you know, belching or bleeding out or screaming or whatever it does. Getting a lot of fairies in this playthrough. Oh, I guess. Oh, there we go. More bombs. Alright, I'll go right, and then I'll come back left. Or maybe I'll go... maybe I'll go back after. I don't know. I do, again, just want to show you all the rooms if I can. Whoa! Got all of them. Alright, we're going to check what's in that key door. Oh, what are these guys? These are called Mulvas or something? I mean, if you got your shooting sword, you're probably in pretty good shape against them. So, alright. Moving on. And again, like I mentioned in level 6, especially with the whiz ropes, you don't have to go through every room, you don't have to kill every monster. I'm doing that to be kind of thorough and completionist and all that. But you don't have to, and let's be honest, if you're a 6-year-old kid trying to save, well, and you get somehow stuck trying to save Hyrule, or whatever land you're trying to save, you're probably going to want to avoid as many monsters as you can. Alright, I'm not having that much luck here. It's kind of killing my time. That was worth it. Come on, Dodongo, I just want to finish you off, see if you leave me anything. Oh, there we go. I got some of my bombs back. Yeah, I could have bombed. The first thing you could do in that room is just bomb and be done with it. So, by all means, skip those Dodongos. All they give you are some bombs, and you don't really need them. Now you can kill these things. The interesting. Oh, the bubble knocked me into the. I can't kill it. The bubble knocked me into the clock. I was trying to avoid it, so I got to come back out here, come back in here, and do it again. Oh, and the guy I couldn't reach was the last guy, figures. Alright. That allows us access to these passages. I think I was saying about the wand, is you can damage it with the projectile, but you can also, if you hit it with the wand itself, that will also hurt an enemy. So even if the projectile's out, see how I can only fire like one at a time. There we go. I can only fire like one at a time, but if the projectile's out, if you still stab with the wand, that will do damage. And I remember I was trying to show you that with the whiz robes. Oh, forgot my bombs. I was trying to show you that with my whiz robes, but it's not whiz robes, it's dark nuts that can be damaged by the actual physical wand itself. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, so we do all this fighting in level 7, and we're facing the level 1 boss again. And because he's the level 1 boss, he dies in 2 shots. So Aquamentus goes down in 2 shots with a magical sword. At the end of level 7, and as you can see, I believe I've been in every room. There you go. And we take the piece of triforce from level 7. So, Link is victorious again. That was a nice break. As you can see, I took a few hits, but it's really an easy level. You're so powerful at this point, you got such good equipment, that it's just a lot different from level 6. Level 6 was just an absolute nightmare. So, this is Ensign Level, and if there's next time, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.